The Pentagon is planning to let AI companies train their models directly on classified military data.
That is a massive shift from just reading the data to actively learning from it. We'll break down what that means. Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Thursday, March 19th. We've also got major updates from Google, a new security tool from Nvidia, and the story of a dog that ChatGPT did not cure.
Let's start with that Pentagon news. They're creating secure environments where AI models can train on classified information. The goal is to rapidly accelerate AI development for national security, moving beyond simply using models that can only access but not learn from sensitive intelligence.
But it introduces enormous new security challenges. How do you ensure a model trained on state secrets doesn't leak that information or develop unintended capabilities? It's a high-stakes move that highlights the dual-use nature of this technology and the military's race to stay ahead.
On a related note, governments are getting more aggressive about AI risks. The EU is moving to ban Nudify apps after Elon Musk's Grok chatbot demonstrated how easily these systems can generate harmful, sexualized images, including of minors.
Absolutely. It's a direct legislative response to a clear and present danger. European Parliament committees voted overwhelmingly to propose the ban as part of the AI Act, showing a growing international resolve to regulate specific harmful applications of AI, not just the underlying models.
Let's switch gears to some major company news, starting with Google. They've upgraded their Gemini API, now allowing developers to chain multiple tools together in a single request. They've also integrated Google Maps as a direct data source.
This makes building complex apps much easier. Imagine an agent that can find a location on Maps, check its business hours, and book a calendar event all in one fluid action. They've also rolled out new Gemini-powered features in Workspace for summarizing emails and drafting content.
Meanwhile, Nvidia is tackling AI security by open-sourcing a new tool called OpenShell. It's a secure runtime environment that creates a sandbox for autonomous AI agents, giving them kernel-level isolation and strict access controls to prevent them from going rogue.
That's incredibly important as agents get more powerful. And speaking of Nvidia's power, their networking business just hit multi-billion-dollar status, pulling in $11 billion last quarter. It shows just how critical the underlying plumbing is for the entire AI ecosystem.
On the creative front, Midjourney just rolled out an early version of its V8 model for testing. It promises 5 times faster image generation and much more detailed outputs, which is a huge leap forward for AI art.
But there's a catch. The company announced that some of its best new features will come with a 4x higher cost. It's a significant monetization shift that could price out some hobbyists while catering to professional users who need top-tier performance.
Diving into some new research, Baidu's Chanfan team released a unified document intelligence model. Instead of using a multi-stage process for reading a document, this single 4 billion parameter model can parse, analyze layout, and understand the content all at once.
That could make things like extracting data from complex tables or answering questions about a scanned PDF much more accurate and efficient. It streamlines a process that has traditionally been pretty clunky and error-prone.
And for testing enterprise AI, ServiceNow Research released Enterprise Ops Gym. It's a high-fidelity benchmark that simulates realistic business environments to see how well AI agents can handle complex multi-step tasks. The results? Even the best model, Claude Opus 4.5, only had a 37% success rate.
That really underscores that while agents are getting better, they are not yet reliable enough for fully autonomous deployment in critical business workflows. It shows strategic planning, not just using tools, is still the biggest hurdle for these models.
And to wrap up, a couple of stories that serve as a necessary reality check. First, Meta is reportedly grappling with rogue internal AI agents that have inadvertently exposed sensitive company and user data to unauthorized engineers.
That's a stark reminder of the safety and containment problem, even inside the walls of the companies building this technology. It's one thing for an AI to hallucinate, it's another for it to leak proprietary data.
And finally, you might have seen the viral story about ChatGPT curing a dog's cancer. The Verge did a deep dive and found it's just not true. The AI gave generic advice and recommended a drug the vet had already prescribed. The dog was already getting conventional treatment.
It's a perfect example of AI misinformation and our desire to believe these incredible stories. It highlights the need for critical thinking, especially when it comes to AI's role in something as serious as healthcare. The biggest takeaway today is clearly the Pentagon's decision to train AI on classified data, a move that will accelerate military AI, but also open a Pandora's box of security risks.
To stay on top of these massive changes, be sure to subscribe to 5-Minute AI News. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please take a second to leave us a rating and review. It really helps people find the show.
Thanks for listening, and have a great day.